Okay, so happy Thursday. Again, this is Starsector with the Nexerlin and Star Wars mods. Currently level 26. We're using a mod to get up to level 40 eventually, so we can get all the buttons, although we will not be using all the buttons. So that's going there. Got a little while. Not too much longer, I guess, before 27. To the maximum. So why is this blue and why is that green? That just occurred to me. What? Why? Why is it blue and green? Oh, bonus with experience. You have bonus experience. Bonus experience doubles your experience gains until it is used up and is acquired by this. Okay. To reach the maximum level, bonus experience quadruples your experience gains instead. Okay, so it's related to the mod. So, okay, that's fine. So anyway, that's keeping fleet. Oh, no crew. What's wrong with the crew? Because it's mothballed. No, we're here. We'll take care of that stuff in a second. We got ships to sell and get our crew. Oh, that's right. We were headed back here at the end of the stream yesterday, I think. We just didn't do everything. Anyway, this is our current fleet. 30 ships total. Did a little bit of a modification to a settings file so we can actually hold up to 40 ships. Why? For salvage reasons. Not to make the more combat ships. It's just for salvage so that we can lug the big boys around and sell them when we get to market. So anyway, so our fleet, biggest fleet currently is the Lucre Hulk. Not the best, but it's a good carrier because it has eight fighter wings, or fighter wings. We'll just call it fighter wings, squadrons, whatever. Currently, this one is running around with. We got a brute heavy starfighter for support reasons. Basically, reduces damage output of enemy fighters against ships other than fighters and increases energy damage taken. So, it helps our fighters be a little bit more durable, I think. And then we have 2 squadrons of TIE Defenders, 2 squadrons of the MG-100 Star Fortress bomber. We're testing. This is more of a test of these things. They've got 3 quad laser cannons, 6 laser cannons, and then 10 proton bombs. So bombers. We have 2 of those, and then we have 3 K-wings, which are good bombers too. Laser cannon. 2 laser cannons, 2 concussion missiles, 2 ion torpedoes, and 4 proton torpedoes. So, 3 squadrons of them. Here's that. We don't have to go through all these. We did this yesterday. So we got a good selection of ships. Not really everything I want, but we're working on it. This is the pride and joy at the moment. This is a torpedo boat. 8 torpedoes. It's effective. Shockingly effective. All the other stuff here. All our little frigates, basically our carriers. Oh, I need to look at these guys again too. Redo them and set them out with better stuff. It's an interest. It's a lot of hodgepodge stuff thrown together still, but we're to the point where we can make our own stuff too, as far as ships and fighters and whatever. Not the biggest selection still. We're still collecting blueprints for things. Weapons were good for the most part. Ship hulls, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, we have a lot of capital ships to choose from, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. The downside is, our issue is we don't have any extra real good. We don't have any Star Wars. Like I said, we have one Star Wars, one the Providence, and a Keldabi, whatever. So we have 2 Star Wars ones: the cruiser situation, destroyers. 10. Oh, this is a carrier. We should throw that in there. The Valkyrie. That's not Star Wars. How do we see all these stuff? Oh, so many choices. Oh, the MC33. Sorry, MC30C. Is this the one? This is the one we want. Shit. We need to make more of these. Gotta make more of these. These destroyers. Dreadnoughts. Oh, that's right. There's different types of dreadnoughts. This one is the carrier version. This is the gun version. So right now I'm just selecting the ships that are going into our patrol fleets. So, and this is what this is. The issue right now is we don't have a whole lot of cruiser selection or destroyers as far as the Star Wars stuff goes. Even though the ones that we do have, these are going to work. The Tonfalk is a carrier, basically, for fighter bays. This is the torpedo boat, so it's going to work. And then we have the Dreadnought just for guns. So get that. And then frigates, I think we're lacking on some of these too. Decimator. The Decimator is 1 medium energy, 2 small missile, 2 small energy. Do it better. I already picked some out. Okay, so we have the Raider. This is the Imperial Raider. 1 medium energy, 4 small missiles, 6 small energy. So it's a good multi-role. Quasar. This is another carrier. And they got Lancer. This is basically just for, it's an energy boat. Multi-role ship at the best they are. Welcome Exel. Lambda shuttle, we don't need those. Two small missiles, 8 medium energy. Those are hefty-ish. I think our selection's okay. And basically the idea here is to put in decent ships that are going to help us, our patrol fleets, be better. Now, I wish we could exclude stuff, because I really don't want that in there. It's not a good one. Can we make the freighters? Yeah, there we go. So there's our freighter. We're good on these. But anyway. Oh yeah, and the fighters. We need more fighters. We're okay, but we're missing like B wings and A wings. Still missing a couple of X-wing types too, and I think we're still missing some TIE fighter stuff things. So we're still missing a lot of fighter blueprints, but we've got a decent selection. Again, this is for going into patrols. That's what the little check marks are. So we got those, the K-wings, the blast boats, the missile boats, defenders, interdictor, fighters, whatever they're good for, and then this is the big gunship type thing. So again, so our patrols are getting better. Just confirm. So this is our rough general idea. Does it really want a freighter? Those are going to go in there. Again, I wish we could exclude stuff, but we're okay. The patrol should be good. Okay, so there's that. Colonies, this is what we're up to right now. We're probably doing some colonizing today, simply because yesterday we went out and we farmed some alpha cores, and I think we picked up 4 or 5 of them. So we got room for some more colonies to put out there and go from there. Where they're going to go, I don't know yet. We'll see. And what do we need? I don't know yet. Again, this is one thing that the game in general, or the mod, the Nexerlin mod in particular, because the whole idea behind the Nexerlin mod is to turn this game kind of into a 4X game, right? Where you're managing an empire. The problem is the most important tool is missing, and that is a way to see what your actual resource production is as an empire. I mean, you can go to each planet individually and see what they're producing, but as far as the way it works in the game is, if one planet has excess of a resource that they're producing, it gets sent to a needy planet in the empire. The problem is you don't see where there's no quick screen to look at to say, oh, this colony is short and this one has extra, and that's the way it goes. Like, you can go up here and you go, okay, we got cargo and storage, but that doesn't help me. It doesn't actually tell me where the actual production is, and I need to see production, see that we were, I want to see that we're +1 on food for the empire, or +10, or whatever it happens to be, and that means we're good. If we're at a negative number, then we have to do some tweaking. But as far as, but there's no screen that shows us this information. That's one thing the Nexerlin mod is really missing. I don't know if it's that capable or not. I'm guessing it's probably not. Maybe, I don't know. You would think it would be possible, but we have no way of telling. Again, this is the best screen for showing it, and it's not here. And you can't go to actual colonies, and all you see is the stuff on the right. Stuff. Basically, if there's a little gap here, that means that's excess that's being shipped out to the rest of the empire. Like there's theirs. We have some extra trucks going out, some extra people. Then we have a shortage down here. So, but anyway, once again, gears. That's what we're producing. The white is what the demand is, and then it means we're shipping stuff out, right? We're exporting because we have excess. Is that what it means? Shit. This is the global stuff. That doesn't help us. This is just the entire universe or galaxy. Well, it tells you market share. So again, this is what we're producing. This is the demand. So what's this again? I forget what this one is. Well, I think this is what we're importing. But that doesn't make sense. We're importing drugs and exporting. This is what we're importing, what we're short. But this is what we want. So I don't know. I need to look that up. It's not a big deal, but we're okay. Anyway, Rocketville, this is our capital. Okay, so that's that. What else? Income, making money. Colonies there. Operatives are out doing stuff. Oh. Colony threats. What are we up to? So, colony crisis. We got that under control yesterday. Although this one's coming back up again. So, have to take care of that somehow. Then looted path base. Don't know where it is. We just know it's out there. It's providing support to over there. But we know they're down in this area. So we could go looking for them, but we can let our operatives do their job too. What do you guys? So this is a cell that's active out there. Active. Again, our operatives should be dealing with them. So he's on the Nemosine 2, infiltrating the cell there in 27 days, and the other guy is going over to Mickey's mansion to deal with probably the same situation there. Okay, so now we get to go here and take care of business. Business being selling these things that we looted: Paragon and a 14th Legion battle carrier. If this was vanilla, I'd be keeping these guys around. If I was just playing vanilla, we'd be keeping these around, but I'm not, so we're selling them. This one's worth 31 grand, and this one's worth 22. Still short on crew though, because we had a lot of fights against the remnants yesterday, and they destroy our fighters too easily. So, very cheap. Yeah, it's very cheap and inexpensive. So, crew, we are certain lower left-hand corner. Skeleton crew would be 75, 65. We're probably 73, 93, so we need a few more hundred. Those guys. That gets us up to, so 300 over. And let's go another 300 just for fun. We're really good on supplies. Fuel we're set to. This stuff is sellable. Stuff's going to storage. Oh, we have 6 alpha cores. Those are governors for the colonies. So good there. Did I sell that stuff, or did I put it in stockpiles? No, we're good. No, we put it in storage. Okay. We don't need that much machinery. Put 300 in storage. Sell at least 400 of these. 475, whatever. So we don't need that many. So we're good there. And so this stuff, Hypershunt, we can't use that yet. Pristine Nanoforges is for heavy industry. We already have one installed on our one that we have. Oh, this is the fuel tank, or this is to produce more fuel. This one is refining. No. Increases refining production by 3 units. Then biofactory embryo. Increases light industry production by 2 units. And then income increased by 50%. Built-in marketing materials with an emphasis. So colonies income increased by 50%. So we should be able to plug that in here. We can. So currently we're producing 118,000. Install that. 172. Definitely gonna do that. Okay, what else? So again, that's fuel, or light production. No, this is light industry. This one is refining. So we are not refining here. Refining, but not refining. So where are we refining? Fine. There's our refining here. So we could increase the production using that plugin, which we should. I think we will. That's where in the system we'll do that. Excuse me. So this would be all item. Standalone station or no. Oh, we need a no atmosphere. Tricky. High gravity. Extreme cold. It's frozen world. Does it? It doesn't say this is no atmosphere. Standard station or no atmosphere. Oh, sorry, standalone station. Oh, that means not on the planet. So it's basically just a station orbiting. Or no atmosphere. But this doesn't have an atmosphere. See, it doesn't have, see the little habitable? Or, yeah, maybe there's a difference. We know if they have no atmosphere. You can tell from there. So, planet filter. So survey stuff. How would we know? Oh, other requirements. Trying to install. So this is the catalytic core. So this is potential dust for the mantle bore. This is habitable, so how would that work? This isn't supposed to be good for slide restraint. Fine. Fine. Standalone or no atmosphere. There we go. Okay, so these are the planets we're aware of where this is going to work. Oh, not good planets, but it's rich. Bonuses. Got scattered ruins. How far away is this one? 6.8. Super close. Actually, this is probably the best one for refining purposes. Good. It's not that far away. It's right there. I can go start that one up. I don't know if I want to start that up right now, though. Simply because it's not in demand for us. We're okay. So, this core, this is for fuel production. Standalone station or no atmosphere. So, our fuel station is... Oh, does that count? I think this has a fuel. I think this has an atmosphere. I screwed up. We're gonna have more fuel stations, but think planets. Okay. So just volatiles. We want abundance. No. Oh, this seems wrong. Gas giants are supposed to be a thing in here. These are gas giants. Fuse, though. We need better than diffuse. Hey, Flu, welcome back. Happy Thursday. Looking for gas giants and stuff to make little gas stations. So I need to do more exploring. This is all. I haven't scanned a whole lot of gas giants. That's not good. Our catalytic core, this one was... That's the refining one. So we need to find a mining planet that doesn't have atmosphere to plug that thing in. And then this one, this increases light industry production by 2 units. So it's that. Now that actually should be. We do have a refine. One of these planets is building stuff. Mickey's Mirage. Just mining there. Who at light industry. So it should work in this one. Jungle World. Okay, so this is our mining world. So plug in some more AIs. Filter refining stuff. Yes, let's plug in some more AIs here. Assign a core. Just a beta. Reduces the upkeep cost by 25% and reduces demand by 1 unit. So this stuff, all the demands and stuff. So less heavy machinery, less ores that it needs to produce stuff. That's fine. Should I pick up some people? Go create a couple colonies? Let's do that. Then we're going to need 2,000 people for 2 colonies. We have enough supplies. We have enough heavy machinery, I think. Do we? Forget how much heavy machinery is required for a colony. Which means we have to go back to Rocketville and pick up some more heavy machinery that we stored. Because I forget how much is actually required to make a colony. It's our nice little level 2 space station. Defending our capital. Okay, so storage. So 148. We'll bring 200 just in case. We got enough metal. Again, we have the supplies. We have people. Good. Okay. So we need to find some gas giants that aren't out there. Oh, I have that hazard rating up too high too. These are the gas giants we're aware of. Condors diffuse. Let's make this at least abundant. Fondor 4. Very good thing. Plentiful +2. Yamazora, how far away? Oh, that's pretty far away at 25. These guys are really close to us. These two are the best candidates simply because the hazard ratings are lower. Abundant. We can live with abundance. Stations, I think, in both systems here. Fondor. Colony here. Oh, we have potential colony. Got comm relay, that's important. Kuat. I guess we didn't. Well, means enough to go visit that. So Coruscant or Fondor? Coruscant's right next door. Fondor's down here. Oh, I guess we'll go to Coruscant. So the hazard radiance again is accessibility is -10, -10 of course. We'll go to Coruscant. Go. Let's go build another gas station. And our memo sign just grew. So how are we doing on money? $1.4 million, we're good. Somebody wants to follow me. Somebody wants to die. Need a warm-up fight for the day. It's not going to be much of a warm-up, but okay. So pursue them. How many points do I have? We have 47. We're going to make them fight us. Okay, so we have the distinct advantage. So we won't bring in the two big boys. We'll bring in the little guys. And torpedoes. So this should be more than enough to kick the crap out of them. But don't make any mistakes. So you escort him. Escort me. Escort. Okay, so everybody's got a partner at least. You realize this fighter's probably going to kill everything. Oh, that reminds me, I need to make some more of these guys too. Keep forgetting. We want at least one more in our fleet. Running? Ta-da. So. And those guys didn't engage, so pursue them 1 second. And ta-da, kill them all. Ship recovery for selling. These guys don't sell well. This thing might get $5 grand. The rest of them will be lucky to get 2. Not worth looking them around. Okay. And also that reminded me we need to do custom production. Currently building 10 spherical ion cannons, which are arguably the best ion cannons available to us. And the octuples are building 10 of those. It's going to take a few months. Oh, our production capacity is up. Production capacity per month is 100. Is that right? Total order value is only 45 grand. That seems wrong. There's our order. 1 point. Okay, maybe not so many of those. Go at 2. This will still take months to build. That's our order. Currently 45,000. So that'll be done in a month. Meters are a little cheaper. Get those done in a month. Not that we really need them. Because eventually we have to build an independent fleet so that we're going to have patrolling around our systems and stuff that we don't control directly like the fleet we're in. We just tell them go here and patrol, go here and defend, that kind of stuff. So we actually need to start building that fleet up. And so yeah, that's what we do have to do that. As far as the destroyer goes, these things are expensive. $250. I'll put it in there. Confirmed. That way I don't forget to do it. Okay, now we're going to go colonize that gas giant. Dallas Colony. So it's 1,000 people. It is 100 heavy machinery to start a colony. So good thing I grabbed that extra 2. Go on supplies. So this one, Coruscant Prime the Third. Coruscant's gas station. Okay. Hazard pay, we got the money to pay for it, so we'll do that. Get that growth up to a whopping 1.3%. Growth on gas giants is typically slow because it's, you know, no atmosphere, that kind of stuff. It's not the best planets to colonize because, you know, it's a gas giant. But we're good. Okay, so that's you. Next. So, what do I want to do next? Okay, so Rocketville is just, this is our capital. We got commerce here. We're going to have one more slot for industry available eventually when we get up to level 6. Colony size, which is about a quarter of the way there. It's going to be a while. What we're going to put last on this, I don't know. The mine. Already have refining. Unfortunately, the place has an atmosphere, so it can't use the little plug-in for it. Mining, refining after that, I don't know yet. Use Mirage, more farming. So I'd love to see what we're plus on food, because that's actually we can do it by hand, can't we? No, because this doesn't actually tell us what we're actually up in empire wide. That's 1. That's 4. 5. 7. 10. I don't know why this one is green. Oh, exports are reduced by 1 due to insufficient accessibility, but we're up to 10, right? What that means, but anyway, we're still at 10. So produce food. So we're at plus 10. And that's significant because so like this planet, they're demanding 4. So does that come away from our current 10, or is our 10 covering that? So anyway, so that would be actually down to 6. And this is that'd be down to 2. That'd be -1. So I don't think that's the way it works. This doesn't matter until there. So I don't think it's working quite the way I think it works. So I'm trying to say, so do we actually need another farm planet now? adequate. Oh, we got choices. Kashyyyk. It's not too far from us. So adequate farmland, moderate ore, common organics, biosphere. So hazard's not too bad.
I do not think oops means what you think it means.
Decivilized. Oh, we don't want to be civilized. Abundant organics, moderate ore, adequate farmland. Basically, adequate means there's no penalty. And it's hot. Hot is always good, though. Oh, let's see, at 125. Stable locations. No, Kashyyyk doesn't have two. It does have one, though. So we'll go to Kashyyyk because it's, I think, the closest for us. Oops.
I do not think oops means what you think it means.
It does. Okay, so Kashyyyk's a little bit farther than I thought it was going to be. But that's okay. Food rules. What is the next step in growing our empire? Currently, it's just trying to get we need more production in order to build bigger ships and that kind of stuff more efficiently. So right now, the next step is to develop more colonies that are producing the resources we need to produce more stuff. But now it's this immediate next step is we need another farming planet because, again, we're missing a screen that tells us where we are as far as resources empire-wide, right? Because I don't know what my actual, in this case, food production. All your colonies need food. It doesn't matter where they are, they need food. But there's no way to see where we are in our actual production system empire-wide. We can go to each individual planet and go, okay, you know, this planet is producing extra food, and that extra food goes to the other colonies that need it, right? And there's no screen that tells us, okay, we're, you know, producing, you know, 3 over or 10 over, like I think I am. So I think I'm producing 10 extra food to be distributed among the empire, but I don't know how that works exactly. I know it's instantaneous, basically, as far as providing it to the colonies that need it. But I also think that we are sitting at least -1 or -2 on the food production. If I was just looking at the screens correctly, it might actually be -4. And I wish there was a screen that told us that we're actually, you know, we're sitting at -4 food, but at, you know, metals we're at, you know, +2 here, +5 here, that kind of stuff, you know, for production purposes. That's really what we need. So we have to kind of do it by hand. And even then, it's like I said, the food thing it looks like we should be under, but the colonies that are not producing their own food don't seem to be complaining about it. So that's what's weird. At least I don't think they are. Now the question is, do I want to build a colony over here, Kashyyyk? Look, these are all roughly the same distance. Just question which way they go. Oh, this one's got ruins. Oh, this one got rich farmland. Maybe we want to go here. Tectonic activity. That one's got pollution, though. We can... I don't know. I don't know if I can clean up the pollution. I don't know if I have the mod to do that. I don't think so. Bountiful farmland. So, scattered ruins, that, organics, coal. This is a better one. Delta Pharaoh. Pharaoh. Ooh, that's up there. It's way up here. It's not that far from me. We do have a gate that goes up in this area, though. It's the same distance, though. It's the same distance to Kashyyyk. It just looks farther away because of the nebula stuff. So we'll go up there. Mainly because it's that bountiful farmland, which is +2. I'll be able to bump that up with a farm too. And maybe we'll go there. It's a tundra world. Faster. Yeah, plants. So again, you didn't see it yesterday, Googles, but we were out farming alpha cores. We picked up 6 of them, which allows us to build 6 more colonies that come with, have their governors right there sitting in our cargo bay. So that's what we're going to be doing for the first part of the stream today, is finding colonies that are going to be helping us. It takes so long to develop stuff. Oh, reverse. Thank you. Go that way. Damn it, too slow. There yet? Not even close. Of course, you need to do some. Well, I'm trying to not, spread my empire all over the place too, which is going to slow us down in developing. Spot, get out of here. That storm. Bastard. Bad driving. Almost there. And we still need to find some more blueprints as well. Just more exploration in general. Hey, month. Oh, we lost money. Two tundra worlds right next to each other. Established colony. This is port. This is not the right planet. Scattered ruins. Bountiful. This is the right planet. Okay.
Hey, bag of water. It is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Look at water world up here. Terran world too. Scattered ruins, rich farmland, abundant. So we can build another colony up here. Water world, organics. You can build water. You can build farms on water worlds too, usually. Visions. But yeah, not you. You're not the best selection. Actually, no, was it? This is it. Wasn't just. This isn't the best planet. Not a good Terran planet. So that, thinking we're going to set up another colony over here on that Terran world for more food. And we're out here, we got the parts to do it, so we'll do this real quick now. Take a break. Okay, you. Oh, pollution's an issue. Can we clean it though? Scratch the plastic linked to shards. So, it just fixed the hazard rating. It's not a big deal. Scattered ruins, rich farmland, abundant rare ore, sparse there, abundant organic. So this is a good planet for the most part. So we will establish this colony as well. Here's a bay. Okay, so for now, can get up, stretch my legs, get some water, thing. Not enough crew to keep all ships. Oops. I did 3 colonies, but only had enough people for 2. Good job. Anyway, need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water. Talk to Rocket for a little bit because he woke up from his nap. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.